I'm not gonna lie, the weight of this thing was really pushing the limits to this setup right here. It was a little hairy. So these forks from Garvee, they sent them to me just to review them. You know, guys, I really do give honest opinions. I was trying to break these things. I didn't have much expectation for them. That's why I grabbed that big old mamma jamma I've been having in the back of my truck. I've been hauling this thing around for 4 days, waiting for these guys to show up just so I could lift that heavy thing out and push these forks to the limit. Now, these forks, they are built stout. They can easily handle that. What I'm getting at is the fact that the load balance from here on this BX23 tractor, she's really bouncy. Watch. If I got it on the edge of these forks, this is a lot of leverage. You get something bouncing on this thing, you're really going to put some stress on the hardware up front here. You're going to bend these. This is what I thought was going to fail. I thought I was going to bend these for sure. Or stuff is going to start sliding out of place. It didn't happen. I really thought these right here would just snap and fold over. I'm bouncing this thing, dropping it up and down. For sure, thought this would fold over. Got a nice spacer bar here. Keep the stuff from sliding back and forth. Is it perfect? No. But guys, if you're pushing this to its limits, you're doing something unsafe as it is already. I was doing that just to see if I can break these things, and yeah, it got it by me. They held up. I'm pretty satisfied. I've actually been looking for a set of these forks, so it was really convenient that they sent these to me to test. But I'm telling you what, if they're garbage, I would not use them. I would get rid of them, send them back. I'm not going to risk my equipment, my life, injury, limbs, whatever, trying to trust cheap China-made stuff. Not the thickest material, but it's stout. You even have your chain ties down here. So if you wanted to wrap this up, bring it up here, I imagine, or secure your load, you could do so. So my honest opinion on this, I do not like bucket fork extensions. They throw off load balance. They're not very secure. You know, they're not, and when I say they're not very secure, they're not as secure as attaching it to your backing plate here. You know, I don't have a tractor that can really exceed the limits of these right here. Unfortunately, this lift capacity is less than what these things can actually take. I was trying to bounce them and break them, or just see if these things would fail. They did not, but I'm not a fan of these. That's not saying they don't have their purpose around the homestead or your farm, or whatever you may be using these things for. I think for the price, these aren't bad. It's I think you get a little bit more than you pay for. I mean, these things are going to last a little bit. They will definitely hold up to some heavier use. I'm going to get a lot of use of them on the homestead here for sure. Are you going to be running a warehouse with these damn things? Probably not. You could be hauling iron and 1,200 pounds and lifting cars with these things? Probably not. But if you're lifting bags of feed, pallets of feed, maybe a round bale, I think they're going to suit you just fine. Like I said, I really thought that was going to be the weak point, but good, nice, clean welds, decent thick metal, good chain tie downs here for either securing stuff on your forks or re-securing it up here. Can't complain about that. I really do like the distribution right here. They put this plate in here. You slide in there, you don't get caught up on your fork or your T-bar handles and stuff. Not bad. I'd say for the price, it's not a bad deal. Am I a fan of these? Not really, but you know, for the price, they're a good, cheap alternative. And they're going to get a lot of use here around the homestead. So I appreciate you guys watching. Tune in next time. We've got a lot more to cover, especially when we start hooking this bad boy up. So see you in the next video.